Hare Krishna, we are continuing with part 2 of the description of the agreement between a coach, thinking coach, and the client or a coachee. So the last thing we mentioned in the part 1 is that coach's expertise, the expertise of a coach, is a process of behaving with the client in 10 ways that will keep a person thinking for themselves through a particular quality of attention and a naturally constructed sequence of questions, and these questions are called incisive questions. So another questions you can ask your client is, are there any of the 10 components of a thinking environment that concern you? Now, you might not be familiar what are the 10 components, but they're available upon request. I can send you. The key obstacles in your life and work emerge from the key obstacles in your thinking. These obstacles are nearly always untrue, limiting assumptions. When appropriate, you will find and remove those assumptions. So this is where the thinking coach is helping. Equally, it is often in the silence that the best ideas emerge. So you as a coach are comfortable with the silence, and you are with a client while they are thinking, and none of you have to speak. But so many things are going on in the mind of a client. So you may say to your client that I will be operating from a particular view of human nature and inherent life. And this view I call the positive philosophical choice. It assumes or asserts that you are inherently intelligent, free to make real choices about life and your feelings, able to think about anything, then that you are a loving person, aware of others, eager to attain solutions that are good for everyone, creative, and worthy of good outcomes. So this philosophical choice will guide my behavior as a coach and my responses during our sessions. Of course, you need to establish the frequency of sessions, the cost, location, etc. So this and other logistical things, they need to be clarified also. And if you have not already refined a set of questions to determine the client's goals or the company's goals, the company that is hiring you, for the coaching experience, these are some guidelines, some questions that you can use. What do you want to achieve for yourself or your organization through these coaching sessions? What changes or developments will you consider to be signs of success of the coaching? So how do you measure success? What other coaching experience have you had? What was valuable about them and what was not valuable? Do you expect your sessions to have an emotional component occasionally? How comfortable are you with your own feelings? What background about you, your organization, your job performance, and or the way your colleagues experience you do you think I need to know in order for the sessions to be of most value to you? Are your personal goals for the sessions different from your organization's goals or your employer's goals for your sessions? This is an important question if you are hired by the organization. Are there psychometrics tools or other processes you would like to include as part of the coaching? Like, for example, personality tests one can use that can help, like Enneagram or DISC or different personality tests. What would you want these sessions to be sure not to include or to aim for? So this is also a very good question, that they can say what they wouldn't like to have in the session. Say it up front, say it clearly, say it at the very start. And now you can check how much they already know about the thinking environment approach to coaching. So how much do you know about the thinking environment approach to coaching? Which aspects of it do you particularly want in these sessions? Which aspects do you not want? Then it's important for a coach to not take notes even in the pre-session session. This contracting session is a session, and you are supposed to demonstrate attention, so you have to be the same as you describe it. You will most probably remember most of what the clients have said. After they are gone, you can write down a few notes immediately after they are gone, whatever you remember. So you can reflect on their experience. Maybe for the first time they are thinking for themselves and they are doing it in your presence. So this is the agreement or a contract between the coach and the client. And if you have any questions about this, if you want to use this in coaching your clients, then please contact me here. You can send me a message in the comment, or you can write me in the inbox, and I will do my best to assist you.